Hey everyone, it's Raffing here. I'm a vicar at All Hallows Bow Church in East London, UK. I also run a ministry called Our Father's House, which is a recovery ministry supporting addicts in recovery to find freedom. This video, the aims that I have is basically to speak all things recovery, all things addiction, all things mental health and trauma. I'm gonna be sharing videos on different topics, but all of them gonna be somehow focused on recovering from drug addiction, recovering from trauma, recovering from mental health, recovering from abuse. And a lot of these videos are going to be shared out of my own personal living experience. I want to make sure that whoever is watching understands that I'm not a professional doctor or a professional mental health worker. I'm just here to share perspective. I'm here to share my personal story and how I found freedom from addiction, and how I have recovered from trauma, from abuse, and from several other things that I've been through in my lifetime so far. And I am a recovering addict. I've been clean and sober approaching 10 years now, and my passion is to help addicts get free from addiction. And also, as I said in the beginning of the video, I'm a priest for the Church of England here in the UK, and I was very conflicted when I got clean. I was in a search for this higher power. I didn't know who this higher power was. I just knew that I desperately needed something that was more powerful than me, something that was loving and caring and forgiving, and something that could help me be free. And when I was 2 years clean from drugs, God revealed to me His name and who He was and what He had to offer me, and His love for me. And I then started going to church. But I've realized that people in church didn't understand addiction. They didn't understand the recovery process. They told me to pray and told me that I would be okay, but that wasn't the case. I would pray, but I would continue to use. I would pray, but I would continue to struggle. And people in church lacked experience and guidance on how to help me through certain things that I needed help with. But at the same time, I would go to recovery programs such as NA or AA and 12-step fellowships, and they would have a lot of information and support on how to help me with my addiction problems, but they had no clue on how to help me into building a relationship with God. And the passion that I've got from this journey is how to link the two. You know, how can we talk about recovery and the Bible at the same time? How can you talk about recovery from addiction and church? You know, how can we be okay with needing help from different places? So I don't come from a place where I think 12-step fellowships the answer for everything. There is certainly certainly in my experience, I found freedom from drugs through 12-step fellowships, but it's part of my journey that I realized that although I was free from drugs and alcohol, I became addicted to everything else that was there. And that wasn't good enough for me. I was still miserable, I was still discontent, I was still suicidal, and I lacked something. And I was fighting the wrong fight for a long time. I thought that, I'm gonna put drugs down and life will be awesome. And what happened to me is with 2 years clean, completely abstinent from all drugs and all mind and mood altering chemicals, I was more suicidal and more miserable than I have ever been. And I realized that I needed to recover from something. I just didn't know what I needed to recover from. So the aim of these videos is to talk about what is it that Raff needed to recover from, and what is it that perhaps that you need to recover from so that you can find true freedom. So please, if you like the videos, just subscribe, like it, share with your friends. We're gonna be talking all things faith, recovery, addiction, mental health, trauma, and so much more. I love you guys. God bless you.